I don't know if that's tofu. I feel like you're trying to like play a trick on me or something. Boom, are we in focus? Oh, we are. Hey guys, how's it going? Right now we have some supermarket store action going on. Right now we're at the store and do a little bit of grocery shopping. But I want to see if there's anything that they're selling here that may be interesting compared to something you maybe find in the States or in another part of the world. I'm not really sure the price of products normally in the States, but I don't know. We'll just look around, see if we find anything interesting. Now let's get looking. So the size of this store isn't too massive. That's one wall. Other walls over there, and it's about this, it's like a big square. But here's the section of soy milk and almond milk. I think we have enough to last a while. And then the Nutella section, how can it be so, what? They most definitely have the chip section well covered. Okay, so these chips right here are about, okay, that's 2,500 colones, which is around $5. I'm not sure how much a bag of chips about this size would be in the States or somewhere, but here, $5. Can't say if that's a good deal or not a good deal. Let me know in the comments. Although this store is fairly small, I noticed all the stores here seem to have a small kind of like hardware store section where they have some really simple stuff that you could need if you're trying to repair something at your house, like some little tools, some little stuff, but it's usually just like one tiny shelf. This store, here's what it looks like at this store. Here is their mini hardware store section. You got a few screwdrivers, a flashlight, and some just different attachments for a garden hose. So fairly small, but could definitely come in handy if maybe the hardware store is about, let's say, 30 minutes away, but the little store is 5 minutes away. All you need is a screwdriver. Pretty handy. Considering the size of this little supermarket, I think they covered their toilet paper section pretty good, in my opinion. Oh, check it out. You can see the road. Oh my gosh, guys, this is hilarious. Okay, so right here, there's a door, a glass door. It's totally locked. Can't open it. But check this out. You can literally stick your hand right in through the side and grab the bottles of wine that are behind the locked door. Not the highest level of security for your alcohol. I guess it does do something because it makes it so someone can't just like grab it right through here. But I can just pass my hand right through the back. And I have myself some type of alcohol beverage. Ice cream in Spanish, helados. I think out of all the different ice creams here, I have figured out that my most favorite one, what? This fridge barely has a handle. My most favorite ice cream from all here is most definitely this one. It's like these little balls of ice cream with coated in chocolate. From all the different ice creams, that one I think is my most favorite. Always so hot out here that whenever I come over to the ice cream section, just try to hide and just so nice and cool. You feel like you are somewhere where there's snow. Very nice. Ha, we can film you, camera. We need some of this. Oh, is this locked? We need to... There we go. Boom. To the surfboard wax. Haha. From all the cereal here, guys, which one is your favorite? Personally, whenever I eat cereal, I actually like this one very much. It is super tasty, but I actually don't eat cereal that often. When I do have cereal, it's usually with, where is it? Soy milk. that soy milk right there. But I don't normally have cereal. I usually just have a smoothie or some fruit or something else, usually. So at our house we have, okay, let's go away from the music. That music is way too loud. At my house we have a well on our property where we get water from, and the water is safe to drink, but the problem is there's a lot of calcium in the water, and if you drink too much of it you can end up with, I believe, stones. I'm not sure if it's in where it is, your gallbladder or somewhere, I don't remember exactly where, if you drink too much of the water with calcium. So sometimes we drink tap water, filtered through some filtering stuff, but then other times we buy some water, because the water that you buy here, even though it may not have as many vitamins and minerals and whatnot, it doesn't have as much calcium. So we have to pick up some jugs of water today. Let's go pick some up. These ones. Whoa, that's too bright. This one. No. I like this one. This one looks a bit better to me. I have to take this. Come with me, you jug of water. Alright guys, we are done at the store. Time to head out. Did enough grocery shopping for today. Got enough snacks, I believe so. Let's see what else we have to do today. Aha, there we go. Okay, let's go. Back into the truck and picked up some tofu. Funny story is when I used to go to this school, had a bunch of friends there and everyone knew there that I didn't eat meat, and my friends, they would sometimes come to school with like this meat that was like, they may have done this on purpose, it was like in a little square piece, and they'd be like, Atua, try this, this is tofu. I don't know if that's tofu. I feel like you're trying to like play a trick on me or something. I wouldn't eat it, and then later on they'd be like, yeah, that was meat. Like, haha, I knew it wasn't tofu. Look at the size of that puddle. Oh my gosh. Wow, this might be a river soon. This is nearly just a river. Crazy. This definitely is not normally a river. Definitely not. Got some road work going on right here. This is what happens when it rains all morning. You get ginormous puddles. Ah, it's starting to rain. Oh no! Ah! Ah, it's starting to rain. Okay, let's get back inside. So apparently from all this rain, I guess a little bit of water dampness has found its way into the truck, and some little plants have began growing. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Alright, so going to the store is pretty fun. How I think of going to the store is if I can make going to the store, picking up groceries and stuff exciting and interesting, then when I go on like an actual exploration of somewhere that I've never been, that'll make that so much more exciting than if going to the store was boring. If I made going to the store boring, then when I go on an adventure, it's like, oh yeah, it's sort of fun. So that's the way that I look at it. See what stuff at the store I can find that's interesting that I normally wouldn't notice, instead of just like being super focused and just gotta grab exactly what I need to pick up. Like look around, see, you sometimes find the funniest stuff, like the glass door locking off the alcohol where you could just grab right from behind. Like, I think that's pretty funny, in my opinion. And to wrap up the day, gonna head down to the beach and go for a surf. We have a few hours left until sunset, so might as well make the most of it. Gonna take my longboard today because the past few days the waves have been fairly small and it's been fairly high tide. Alright Malaya, you're gonna have to stay here. I know you want to go surfing, but today's not the day for you to go surfing. Hopefully another day I'll be able to bring you down to the beach and take you for a surf. But today you have to stay at home. Don't worry, you'll survive, you'll be just fine. Just hang out here. And if you're wondering why I'm sprinting right now, that's because I'm being chased by probably a few thousand mosquitoes. That's the only downside to the rainy season, all this wet and dampness everywhere, is there are an insane amount of mosquitoes. But it's just one of the cons of all this rain. But of this overcastness, I love it when it's overcast. Personally, I really love that stormy, like rainy feel. As long as there's not like lightning and stuff, I think it's a really cool feeling. Okay, but let's get to it. Jump into the water. From all the rain, as you can see, the water is fairly dark and murky, but that is just one of the things that happens from the rain, because all types of wood and stuff gets washed out from the rivers, but that's okay. First wave. What I find myself doing with a longboard is just cruising, not really worrying too much about doing like fancy maneuvers and stuff, which when I'm on a shortboard, I'm always going for try to do the best snap, the best cutback. But with a longboard, I goof around quite a bit more. That's a 9-foot long surfboard flying over my head. Don't want that to land on my head. Second wave came in and totally got gobbled up. When I get gobbled up by a wave with a longboard strapped to my ankle, it feels like my leg is gonna get ripped off. That the amount of strength that my board will pull against my leg, that is sometimes it feels pretty scary, because with a shortboard you can fight it. With a longboard, yeah, there's nothing you can do. Another wave coming in right here. I got smacked by the lip, bang it, like right on the face. If I had a shortboard, I could have maybe gone for a little cover up, maybe not, but another pounding. So when I came out, it was pretty much just me, and 5-10 minutes after I came out, like 11-12 other people paddled out. They must have all been like waiting in the trees, and they were just waiting for that one person to go for it, because there was no one out surfing. As soon as I went for it, the whole town came out surfing. Here's one of the locals doing a little snap. I happened to be right inside, so I figured I would film it. Always cool seeing other people surfing. With a longboard, what I've noticed is, that was, I tried doing a turn, it didn't really work out. But with a longboard, you really, when you want to do a turn, you have to really get close to the tail. So this isn't a good example right here. I did a 180. But what I really enjoy about a longboard is you can jump and land on your butt and goof around so much, and right here I was about to lose the wave. But because this longboard has so much volume and just so much flotation, you can afford to goof around and like slip and fall, try to do headstands. I mean, be creative, do whatever. This is my first time ever trying a headstand on a surfboard, I think. I may have tried it once a while back. Anyways, it looks pretty stormy. I'd say let's head back before the thunder rolls in. Alright guys, I've been back from the surf for... Okay, those are my neighbor's dogs. There's like 8 or 9 dogs over there, something crazy, so we'll try, hopefully they don't bark too much. I came back from the surf. The reason I came in from that super fun longboarding session is because I saw some really dark clouds rolling in from the surroundings. So apparently I read the weather a bit correctly, because as soon as I got back, it started raining a little bit. It's actually still raining right now, so I'm like in between that break where the rain stops for a few minutes, filming this. It's still raining a bit. Hopefully it doesn't affect my camera's electronics. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and today's positive quote was sent to me from Labarob. Labarob, I appreciate you sending in the quote very much, and thank you for using hashtag Atua quotes. If you have a quote, leave it in the comments with hashtag Atua quotes. Makes it much easier for me to find your guys' epic quotes. This one is, too many people, no wait, here it is. There it is. Too many people wait to be perfect at something before doing it. That becomes a perfect excuse for doing nothing. You should strive for progress rather than perfection. Place my phone right there. What this quote means to me, I kind of talked about this in my last video a little bit about voice kind of running away there. I talked about this in one of my past videos about how, like, if the team or the crew that films and edits and creates crazy epic movies like the Avengers or other action movies, if you saw their first films, there's such a big difference from their first films and movies to the Avengers and stuff. So when you're making your first videos, don't expect your first ones to be as cool or for you to be as perfect at editing and stuff as you will be. If you just start making videos, keep on progressing, you will get better. But I would like to wrap a little Q&A into this. A few times I've been asked from some other kids or teenagers, and they're like, hey Tua, I want to start a YouTube channel and I want to start making videos, but I'm scared and afraid that my friends, like the other kids at school, they're gonna make fun of me and make a joke out of my YouTube channel. What I have to say to that is, if you're like, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel, you make a few videos, and then who you consider friends, they just start making fun of you, making a big joke, you should definitely consider if those are actual friends that you want to spend your time and hanging out around them. Because if they're just making fun of something that you really want to do, something you started doing, and you're like psyched about it, and they just start making fun of it, like, are they actual friends? Like, you should definitely just consider that. So keep that in mind. That's it for today's video. But I guess the main point of that quote was that when you start out, you're not going to be as good as you will be in the future. You just keep on progressing. It's not like you just make one video and boom, that's like the best video you've ever made. Make videos, you improve, you get better, you make better movies, better videos, so on, so forth. Remember to keep always doing awesome stuff. And of course, I'll see you guys tomorrow, early in the morning. Bang! Be sure to check out some of my other recent videos right here. And if you haven't already done so, make sure to follow me on my Instagram for monthly giveaways, updates, and Instagram stories.